Hi, I'm Laurie Dobson, and this is Island Update. It's Saturday, April 25th, 2020. I'm on the island of Great Cranberry in the town of Cranberry Isl, Maine. And this is Island Update, as I said. Today, as you can tell, there's some sun and some warmth, which is phenomenal. It has felt pretty relentless. I have dogs that are trying to dig down to China and just are so happy to be outside today. They basically had an extended hibernation. And we took a long walk to, some of the nether regions around the island and keep finding and discovering places we didn't know were there. It's kind of pretty cool. Finding that they connect to other places we did know. So doing some exploring. We saw some people on their dirt bikes, if that's the right term, going around. And a couple guys, 3 guys, and someone in their garden. Let's see, seems like there were a couple other folks here and there. Not too much going on, still pretty quiet. And I think we're all just trying to figure out how to order our priorities. And I know I am, so there's so many, it's spring and it's just, there's so many directions to take. And you want to stay motivated because the season, you need to do a lot and get a lot accomplished, but you don't want to waste time. And I just think thinking about ways to make it productive when we finally got outside maybe makes it more important to not waste the time once you finally get outside. And so I'm going to just show you, I don't know if I can. Let me try over here. So I told you I was going to talk about some gardening efforts. And Bob, wave to me. There he is. He's working on digging in our garden, our vegetable garden, to loosen the soil. We've got some asparagus coming out now, which is pretty cool, finally. And some other things, some peas are going in. The dogs are looking for a way to break away. Get back here, come on. They seem to have discovered either some snake or something or other. Anyway, so I thought I'd show you our garden and how it's coming in and then talk about priorities and things. It's just such a beautiful view today. And the trees are, the buds are opening, so it won't be too long. Everything's kind of budding. Here's my, I don't know if I can show you really, but things are coming in. The weeds are coming in. And it's hard to do from this angle, but there's just basically, this is not the best. Here, I'll just do it that way. I've been starting to get some, some structural elements back in the garden, and really it's weird. What's weird is not having the ability to go off island and pick up some pansies and annuals, which kind of get you through this part of the season pretty well. So while it looks like things are coming in, here and there, here's some hellebores coming in, beautiful, starting to come back, and various things are definitely showing signs of life. Here's some lilac buds. You can tell things are, there's evidence of deer right here on my arborvitaes, but they've gotten so tall that it's hard to cut them down because they look a little weird where the deer got to them. Choices, what to do with what you have. And down there, I don't know if you can even see it, but my at the end of the garden is a shed that used to be actually pretty cool, and one of those sort of needled sheds that no longer looks attractive and just looks ready to burn. It used to be a clubhouse. Before that, it was a chicken coop. Lewis Alley had a chicken coop there, and the word club was scrolled in the door. It had some power at one time. Here, I'll show you. It's pretty cool. It was back in the day when they had chickens in there, and of course you can't get chickens now, and everybody wants them, and they're at a high priority, so at some point we'll get chickens again. Here, I saved this. Here's the door from the clubhouse right here. It says club. club on it there. And so there's the old, here, I'll turn you again. And this is, this is the old building. It's got a Ilex verticillata at the top, kind of overwhelming it, and some honeysuckle vine on a couple sides here. And then the inside is just full of wood. But at one time it was quite the clubhouse for island kids. I heard that could just be something somebody said. And then some panes of glass missing on this door, and then here, that's where it's coming through. So I mean, I have to decide about getting rid of this, but I had hopes at one point that it was going to amount to something. We have a really pretty yellow birch in our backyard and a dead tree there. The question is, do you take down dead things and then you see a bird in it and you say, ah. So here's the back side of this building. It's really something, isn't it? I mean, talk about deferred maintenance. It's pretty back here, so it'd be a good view if we took it down. And this is the back of my garden, our house, all sorts of things we could be doing, and I haven't even gone into the garage, which is where I hope to do some work, getting it ready for an eventual bookstore / antique store / gifty thing. It's on the lane, so it'll be definitely off the beaten track or beaten path, but it's and that's behind me here. I don't know if you can even see it. So today it's Saturday, tomorrow it's Sunday, and it's going to be rainy-ish. So we'll be back in the house painting. Air quality is getting kind of severe in there. And Bob's kicking up turf. I'm not sure why. But I think we're all just, all of us, the dogs and us, are just so happy to be liberated. And I was trying to fathom how people can manage without a place to just settle on the ground somewhere and feel like they have their roots sort of back to the earth. I hope it's not too much longer. And then as far as other projects that are going on, I'm on the planning board, so there's a couple projects there. And trying to understand if we're going to do a Zoom meeting or if we're going to do it by actually getting together. Bob has an operations meeting at 4 o'clock. Yeah.
4?
I don't know. It's probably past it. What time is it?
5:11.
You missed the operations meeting at the Cranberry House. I don't know how they were going to do social distancing, but anyway, we're all going to try to figure this out. It's if you look at the people who are trying to show us, the real figures and things, we're still in the middle of this pandemic, and there is no normal to get back to. So it's a kind of a bizarre feeling, to tell you the truth. I don't know where to put all my energies. I've got a bunch of things started, writing projects, and this video I'll keep going. But other than that, I'm just kind of, I think I'm trying to say I'm a bit at odds with a lot of things. Just don't know where to go and what to do. And it's an unusual feeling because usually I've got all these, I'm usually pretty headstrong about things. But I guess in the absence of a clear path forward and not feeling too embarrassed about it, I can talk about it. I think it's okay to talk about whatever comes up. It's not my business to figure out if you guys are reacting to it weirdly or whatever. It's your business. But I think I'm just going to, if I don't know, uncertain, that maybe that's the time not to put too many actions down and try to do more than just kind of hang in there and just be patient with the process. And that's not something it's easy to counsel or advise people to do, but maybe if we could just stop doing things that waste our energy, divisive things that end up being defeatist. And if we don't know what's productive, maybe just listen inside and listen to what the world's telling us. Bob and I sat down in the middle of the walk. I just needed to have a moment and collect myself and my feelings and what's going on in my heart. And immediately over our heads, 2 chickadees just started yammering away at us at the top of their lungs. Bob figured they were angels. I'm not sure. I think that the animals just tune in on some amazing wavelength, but they wanted us to know, hey, attention. So here I am at attention. It's spring, Saturday, April, almost May. I don't have too much to say, but so I'm spending a long time saying it. Anyway, have a great day, guys, and I do appreciate the chance to register these things as they occur day to day. So thank you. Bye.